Greetings and salutations, we are back with some more Regulation H battles. Now, I revised my team from the last time, and I'm thinking I'm going to start doing some single battles too, because I'm going to build a team around that. Now, this team, as you can see, has an awful lot of electric. There's a reason. Now, let's see if I can get to that reason. I dropped the electrode because I realized that the electrode really wasn't doing his job, and that Taunt's not as important in doubles as it is in singles. Seems like Taunt's a real, like, how do I want to put this? It seems like Taunt's more of a crucial maneuver to have in single battles, because you're more likely to have that Pokemon, you know, try to set up something and then they get locked in, and you kind of have that issue there. So we're gonna see what we could do. Whereas in doubles, Taunt's really not as effective as, say, it could be. Like, yeah, you could, I guess, taunt somebody and that ruins their setup, or that ruins, like, them putting out a hazard or something of the sort. What I noticed with the games as I was reviewing them in my head the other day, the battles I did the other day, I noticed that I kept succumbing to Spore. I kept succumbing to someone putting me to sleep. This is why I put safety goggles on the Pachirisu instead of the Citrus Berry. And I'm using Bella Bolt, and it's going to synergize with the Pachirisu in a way that I hope will work out in my advantage. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Obviously, I'm going to get the Intimidate here. Oh, Frisk. There's the Intimidate. We knew that was coming. We'll fake out there, and because Sneasler's faster than Incineroar, go with a double fake out opener. Now, if he's the same thing that I think, he's probably going to terrestrialize his Incineroar to Ghost so that he doesn't eat the fake out. But, you know, that's the way it should be used. It says a defensive terrestrialization. Nope, he didn't do it. Double fake out, so nobody has inner focus. Let's see if they're running a covert cloak. Nope. They certainly are not. So we're going to double shock into him. We're going to brick break him. The reason why we're going to do double shock is it drops the electric type off of Pawmot, making him solid fighting type. Oh. Oh, yeah, now it's super effective. Yep, that's super effective too. Wow, it's not? Really? So what we're going to do is we're going to swap out... yeah, we're going to swap out Pawmot for Pachirisu. And we're going to leave Sneasler in to finish off the Incineroar. Because I want to keep Pawmot alive for Revival Blessing. So I don't have to worry about him. The other one's probably going to do an air cutter as well. And if Sneasler dies, whatever. Awesome. Because Sneasler dying doesn't really matter all that much. That's interesting. Usually, having a Snorlax out there, they like to be a Curselax. Why would you want to throw that out there and have it be... That's fine. Now, here's why I'm doing... Here's what I'm doing. Why I'm doing what I'm doing. Bellabolt. Here's the fun part. So we're gonna do Follow Me again. No, wait, they're doing AoE. That doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm still gonna do the Follow Me. And then we're gonna Terrestrialize into a Parabolic Charge. Reason why. My Pachirisu has Volt Absorb. So my Parabolic Charge is going to heal Pachirisu and damage the opponents. Even though I know that Snorlax is running Bulldoze, I know that he's not faster than my Bellabolt. There's no chance. Beautiful. He is faster than my Bellabolt. And Pachirisu's dead. That's okay. Oh, that's not gonna be good. I'm gonna get a double KO here. Okay, I only got one KO. It's fine. I'll take it. This is where the Pawmot comes into play. Revival Blessing on my Pachirisu. Ooh, that's nasty. I'm gonna run Discharge because my Pawmot also has Volt Absorb. He's going to Terrestrialize his Dragonite. Yep. He's gonna do a boosted Extreme Speed and try to kill my Bellabolt. Told you. See, now he can bulldoze all he wants, I don't care. Goodbye, Pawmot. That's perfectly fine. I'm hoping for the paralysis on the Dragonite. Doesn't matter, because the Pachirisu is going to absorb an attack. And I'll Parabolic just to finish it. There's nothing this Dragon... I mean, unless he hits for an AoE and kills both of us, there's nothing he can do. Because he's gonna be... Yeah, he ran. So far, it's working. Though I wish I could have done a Parabolic quicker. That Bulldoze really hurt. But hey, we're headed in the right direction now. At least we're not losing and heading back that way. I mean, I have to admit, like, I do like this setup. I do like this build. It relies a lot on electric types, which that's kind of a problem. Maybe if I run out with a Pawmot Bellabolt starter and I Terrestrialize the Bellabolts immediately. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna run out that one right there and this one right there. And we're gonna run the Hydrapple and the Pawmot just for some funsies. Because if he runs out Among Us, we already know he's gonna try to run Spore. And that's what Safety Goggles is gonna prevent. It's gonna prevent the Spore from happening, and then everything else is gonna try to attack him. He's got, I guarantee you that's a Throat Spray Sylveon with Hyper Voice and Pixelite. Which is why I went out with Bellavolt and Pachirisu first. They're both very bulky on the special side. I didn't want to go out with Sneasler because I don't know. Sneasler doesn't look like he would be very effective here. I mean, he could realistically kill the Pixelite Sylveon, but I could tank that down with Parabolic Charges and Volt Absorb Pachirisus. I could tank him down and I believe the Goldango. But I know the Goldango is going to make it rain, so... And once he does that, I mean, that's going to... It's going to be problematic. Yep, there's the Spore. Because he's going to do a Spore setup. You know, I gotta hand it to the music director in pretty much every Pokemon game. They crank out some bangers. I mean, this one, the previous one, the Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia's theme has no right to go that hard. And I know that Toby Fox had a hand in it, in some of them, and he's a good composer for what he is. And it's like, dude, the fact that they reached out to you for, you know, making music, that's awesome. Here comes the Spore. Oh, you're running Trick. Nice. Yeah, see, right there, he knew I was going to have the goggles on Pachirisu. Doesn't really matter. We're going to try for a discharge now. Pachirisu's pretty bulky. He's pretty bulky on the special side. Paralysis, the dream. There's one. Can I get more than one? Here comes another Spore. Lumberry to cure the paralysis. Yep. Yep, there's the other Spore. Don't you love the overly simplistic setup of everything? Isn't that great? Go ahead, hex him again. That's fine. I'll just bring out Pawmot and run him down. No, actually, I'll bring out Hydrapple. That was a critical hit. Oof. He's probably thinking, what is this? Yeah, I would think the same thing, too, if you think about it, right? You just got absolutely hammered to pieces by this. Not what I would expect. Not what I would want, either. Like, you just did a critical hit, and the guy just shrugged it off and was like, thanks. Bellabolt's bulky, man. Never underestimate Bellabolt. He's an absolute behemoth. Kind of like the Snorlax of old. The old Curslax days. If anybody remembers the old Curslax days. Nice. Charge me with power. That's exactly what I wanted. Goodbye. Bellable's fast asleep. No shock there. Yes, he's using somebody else's ability. He's using somebody else's Pokemon. The champion's Pokemon. And it's gonna be, he's gonna go Terastallize normal, Pixelate. Cool. Nope. It's just gonna be Throat Spray. The double spore is just absolutely nasty. I'm not gonna win this one. But hey, I gave it a go. Now they make it rain. That's not gonna hit that hard. Thanks for playing, though. Oh, so much for your Sylveon. He's just gonna Hex again. Yeah. Yeah, it's death. That's alright. I was dead anyway, because if I had just Revival Blessing, who was I gonna bring back? I got two, but, you know, when you run a Goldango Spore combo, and he uses Trick, it kinda... That's what destroyed the Pachirisu. I shouldn't have done Follow Me. Then again, I have to, otherwise the Spore would have gone on Bellable. I wasn't left with many options, let's just say that. Goldango is really hard to counter, unless you have, like, a Fire type. Which, even then, it wouldn't have worked. Like, I'm looking at it here, and... even a Fire type wouldn't have helped me there. Maybe I can run a bulky Emboar. It's an idea. Nobody runs Emboar. Oh, good. The Tatsugiri combo. Love that one. I already know what he's gonna run, though. I can already tell. I can feel it in my bones. Oh. What are we gonna need? He's gonna have a Tailwind user, so we can't have that. Let's run those two. Yeah, we're gonna have to run Pachirisu. I don't want to run Bellable here. I was hoping to run Hydrapple, but looking at what they've got, they're gonna try to set up the Tailwind, and probably have Pawmot out there as well. So I'll have to fake out... I'll have to use Sneasler to fake out the Talonflame, and I'll have to have my Pawmot fake out their Pawmot. Maybe they're going to go for the Tatsugiri combo. That'd be an awfully bold combo to use, knowing that I've got 4 electrics on my team. I don't know if I'd risk that. 3 electrics, I'm sorry. Dragonite and Pawmot. So yeah, that's... So we're looking at an interesting series here. It'll most likely be a speed tie between the Pawmots, so I'm gonna have to fake out their Pawmot with my Sneasler, and then fake out their Dragonite with my Pawmot. And then on the next round, I'm going to have to essentially annihilate one of them, preferably the Dragonite. Because if I use my Pawmot, it would be basically a speed tie. And that's the issue. You don't want to have a speed tie. But because my Sneasler's faster, because Sneasler's like has the highest base speed in Regulation H. I think he's tied for the highest base speed. And of course, I made him so that he has higher speed. I made him speed heavy. Because I knew that I wanted to win those speed ties and get that fake out right off the bat. Yep. He's going to send out Goldango. Oh wow, Tatsugiri. Interesting. It's a really interesting play. Oh, he has inner focus. Interesting. Or he has covert cloak. One or the other. Well, it doesn't matter. Sneasler's dead. So we're going to do this, because he's just going to extreme speed. Yeah. Don't know why he would extreme speed the Pawmot. Because Tatsugiri's somehow faster than both of us? What? What? In what world is Tatsugiri faster than a Sneasler? Seriously, in what world? Anyone? Maybe he has... The only thing I could think is he's got... Choice Scarf. That's it. He's running Choice Scarf. He's probably going to swap out for his Pawmot. His Pawmot's probably got Volt Absorb. Come to think of it, that would be the smart move. Yep, here comes. Oh wow, a Donzozo. He's just going to go for the full-on Commander setup. Okay. I'm sitting there thinking, though, like, he would have to run Choice Scarf. It would almost have to be mandatory to run Choice Scarf. But other than that, it makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun one, isn't it? Actually, wait a minute. Let me go back to that. We're gonna nuzzle him. No, we aren't. We're gonna super fang him. He's probably not ready for that. The super fang to eat heavily into his defense, or just take half his life away. Nobody runs super fang. Who runs super fang? Oh, there we go. Water type terrestrialization, so you can hit me with like Hydro Cannon or something. Grass. Okay. I can still super fang. It doesn't save him. Weak. Thank you for the charge up. Cool. because I don't want him to do anything else. I should probably encore that performance. No. Gonna have to hit him with the old nuzzle. I really don't want to hit him with nuzzle, do I? We'll run follow me. Try to pull him in. Then we'll hit him with an acid spray. Oh. Yep, that's game. I should have used Encore. I shouldn't have gone against my gut. My gut told me to have him use Encore. That one went better than the rest, for sure. But I'm still not there yet. I gotta come up with something. I definitely should have played around that earthquake. I knew I should have hit Encore. That if I hit Encore, he was just gonna keep using Order Up and get more attack. I still might have been able to take him though if I had done Encore. Lock him out of Earthquake, lock him into that for 5 turns. Then I could have used Follow Me. I might have been able to salvage that one. Maybe. It's my fault that I didn't. Like, it is my... Like, that one was purely on me. Oh. Nope, not interested. Sorry, Tauros. Oh, and just when I got there, it changed. Wow. Well, anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. I am going to get to a point where I'm going to have a solid team. At least one solid team, working on a second. Not quite there yet. I think I'm trying to do too much at the same time. I think that's my downfall. But we're gonna review it. We're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna see if I can make a solid team, and we'll see what we can do. I thank everybody for coming out and watching, and I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.